Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on episode 2 of Stockcast. I'm your host, Anthony Prisco, and right across from me is the one, the only Andrew Sierra.
How are you doing?
Been friends with Andrew for a long time. How many years, Andrew? Would you say?
First grade.
First grade, and so
Probably like 8 years old.
Yeah,
9.
Maybe 9. It's probably like 15 years. It's fun. I can do stocks,
Something
but
like
I can't
that.
do math. Like adding.
Yeah, I can't even think of how old I am right now.
In this episode, obviously, different guests. We have Andrew. Previous episode, we had Tommy C, who was into crypto and whatnot. But in this episode,
Damn, is it 18 years?
you did that math.
Yeah, it just hit me. That's
Is
a
it 18
long
years?
time.
Yeah, it's a long time. 18 years. All right. So Andrew is going to talk about what he likes, what he doesn't like, what he's learned and whatnot. So, Andrew, just tell people of the world that are listening right now, what stocks you like, how long you've been invested.
I'll start with how I got into stocks. I was actually like right before the Wolf of Wall Street movie came out, which was pretty cool.
Everyone
because,
loved that movie, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like just learning about it before it came out. But 2013, I randomly took a class at OCC. I think it was just like a filler class.
Yeah, was it a stock class?
Yeah.
I never.
It was a stock class. Mr. Valvano, awesome teacher. I ended up taking him for a couple extra classes. But yeah, it was just random. Loved the class, and after that, I really wanted to get into the market. And shortly after, I was working at Domino's. You were as well at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and my boss at the time, you were at a different store, but Brian Burns, he was into stocks too.
Brian Burns is the man. Shout out to Brian Burns.
Shout out Brian Burns. So yeah, we both kind of just started getting into stocks. We took one class. It was like all the way up in North Jersey.
Damn.
Paid like $500. It was
Jesus.
like only a week long, but it was good. We got a lot of information out of it. I'm pretty sure it was like 9 to 5.
How have I known you for 18 years and never knew this?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was 1 week, but
Wow.
And that was like 2014, 2015. So I've been studying stocks for a while, and I've always wanted to like seriously get into swing trading, day trading. You need 25,000 in your account to be a pattern day trader. I always had this mentality that like you needed like a lot of money to swing trade.
Yeah.
You need like 10,000 or something.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't
It's
know,
not
10,000,
true.
Just throw them there.
Yeah.
It's not. And I didn't really realize that until after this huge boom with GameStop, AMC, all this stuff, and
Got a lot of
making ton
attention.
money. And yeah, right now I'm really into penny stocks, stocks, $2 stocks, $3 stocks. Something that you can make money on.
They don't scare you at all? Like, they scare me. Like I said in the last episode, like, they scare me. I get scared.
Well, so you guys were talking about how having like that faith in a stock and researching a company.
Believing.
It's kind of the same thing with a penny stock.
Yeah.
So for an example, CTRM, great Castro Maritime, great stock. They finished $1.30, something like that today.
Yeah.
They've been around that range for a while. Last August, they're a shipping company. They own massive bulking ships, ship around the world.
Yeah, you're talking about that.
Last August, they had 3 ships. They currently own
August of 2020.
August of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
They currently own 11 bulking ships.
Wow.
So between
So they made.
August to now, they purchased 9.
Mm-hmm.
They purchased 5 in 2021.
So they're getting ready to move.
They're making a serious move. They have a lot of money open, and they're $1.33. There's a lot of reports they're going to get to like $5 end of quarter, which that's like March something.
So they ship whatever. They ship like anything and
I don't know
everything,
exactly
or
what it
like.
is,
But they are a
shipping.
major. They're trying to be a major shipping company.
Yeah, and it looks like this year that they're gonna be, one of the top shippers.
Really?
Yeah.
People write that down. CTRM. Check it out. They have
Definitely
11
check
ships.
that one out.
And when you bought it, what was that price at? Was it
I
still
have
the
an
same
average
price?
there of 64 cents.
Oh, so you already
I've been
doubled your money.
sitting on it for like 3 weeks. Yeah,
Wow.
it was at like $1.80, but I don't even plan on selling that until like end of year.
Wow.
So that'll probably be under my 1 year and 1 day hold. Options are a fun play. Have you ever messed with
I
options?
try
at all?
to. I think I just get a little nervous,
Yeah.
Like I actually looked at options today with CCIV because I was like, oh, it's at 54. and it was at 65. Like, why don't I just do a call for $60? Like, see what because it has to get back up,
right?
Unless it of course said there's no merge, but I truly believe there will be. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do one option and see what happens. But
options can blow up your account really quick.
Yeah.
For the end of the week, I ended up like 40-50% on
That's
profits. I had a call option for $55 when it was at like 53. I ended up selling it at 54. I made money there, but today it ended at like 57.
Oh,
so I could have.
And the options expired today.
Yeah, so I could have made significantly more. So that's where it sucks. Options are more technical analysis, where if you're investing for something long term, that's fundamental analysis. So if you're investing options, you really want to know support and resistance, demand zones. You want to look at your stochastics, RSI, all stuff like that.
I say I have a lot to learn about options. I'm not
candlestick charts
familiar.
too.
See, I read the charts. I do the candlesticks. I know the resistance levels and all of that. And like I saw CCIB bounced off 50. I was like, all right, 50 is a resistance. Like right there, 50 is where the market said too low.
Yeah, that's where the market makers and institutional investors are all looking to get back into the stock because they know it's just.
It's funny because you said it, because I saw when it dipped down like 51, $41 million worth of shares were bought at $51.
Yeah.
And I was like, no one realizes
that's level 2, right?
You gotta follow the money.
Like my favorite thing about Robinhood, they have really good level 2 money.
They have good level 2s. Weeble's good with that too. You can actually tick by tick. They're pretty good.
Webull account?
I have a Webull account just for strictly looking at. Well, I went from Robinhood, then I went to Webull, and then I was like, you know what? Like the charts on Robinhood are like nicer looking. I don't know. It's like weird.
Yeah.
Like on Webull, it's simpler. That's exactly what it is, and I'm a simple guy, so I just wanted to see what the stock's at, see the chart, and that's it. I don't want it to be crazy. They give you like 3 other charts, and I can't do that. But I use Webull, like I was saying in the last episode, on the market, so you can actually see like the 1 day, the 5 minute percentage gainers. Yeah. So if you are swing trading,
they have a lot of good market watching.
Exactly, you can just see, oh, this stock's up in pre-market 100%. Maybe there is something there on why it is.
Right. I'm in both right now, Robinhood and Webull. I'm looking to get out of Robinhood, just everything out of Robinhood, because I'll probably leave money in there to play options. But what I don't like is that you can only trade between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Right.
So Webull, they give you that extra
4 a.m. to 8.
4 a.m. to 8 p.m. They're
it's
the
a big
only
difference.
broker that does
it's
that.
It's a big
too.
difference.
Yeah.
4 a.m. to 8 p.m. It is a big. I remember when I was up at 4 in the morning and I was on Webull. To be able to buy and sell a stock at that time, it was like,
right.
It was the coolest thing. No one else could do it, and I could. And you were a part of the pre-market, the early pre-market, not the 8 a.m., 9 to 9:29. Like you were at 4 in the morning, you could buy and sell a stock.
So last week I had all my money in Sundial, SNDL. I don't know if you saw what happened to that.
Went way down.
This was all, first it went way up.
Way up, $4, almost $4.
Almost $5.
It went over 4.
485.
On the 52-week high, it doesn't say 5.
This was all like 4 a.m., 6 a.m. action. I remember waking up at 5 a.m., seeing my account crazy.
Yeah, happy as hell.
And then went back to sleep. Couldn't do anything about it.
And you were at Robinhood. This is Robinhood you're talking about.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything. I mean, I probably wouldn't have sold anyway because I wanted to see it go higher.
Yeah.
I kind of got stubborn that day and
a little greedy.
I didn't want to take like 300%.
Well, what price did you get it in Sundial originally?
94 cents.
94 cents.
My average,
94 cents. Yeah. That's you saw it so you made 400% of your money at one point. But you couldn't sell it.
Yeah.
So when the market opened, it opened around what?
Still like 350.
350. Yeah. So you still made 250% of your money.
Still didn't sell.
And now, do you still have Sundial now, or did you get rid of it?
No. I held it all the way up until Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
then they had a 1 billion share offering, and then that was it. So
And that was it.
if they're going to release 1 billion more shares,
So you got out.
the stock is instantly going to go down.
Yeah.
And I had to go out, and you saw what happened. Now it's like at a top.
Yeah. Yeah, I know people were saying, "Oh, get back in sundial, it's low." I'm like, every stock
It's
has
going to
its
be a
day.
legit stock for the future. They have a lot of open cash right now. They recently got out of debt. They have a new president in charge of everything.
That's a Canadian stock,
looking
right?
To acquire, yes. So
The thing is, like I was saying, it has to be like once it gets completely federal, then I think the cannabis stocks will go through the roof. At this, it's like when I first got started investing, all right, I knew like Apple and all the blue chip stocks, right?
Right.
And at the time, I could only buy like 30 shares of Apple, right? And if I held on to Apple right now, look at what it's like 128, 130.
Yeah.
It really hasn't done much since after the split. I mean, I would still be around the same price. But since I was like, screw this, there's other companies out there. I always say there's always other stocks. There's a million other stocks. You got to find the right one,
Yeah.
Like Sundial. Who heard about Sundial before Sundial, right? It's like no one really did. But then it got attention and it started popping off. But so if I didn't sell Apple, I would only have 30 shares. But now if I wanted to buy Apple, I could have over 100 shares. It's like because of the trading that I was doing,
Put your money in
something else.
Other ways. You can't hold the stock for too long if it's just doing nothing.
If it's doing nothing.
You don't have no faith in it. You don't know.
If you're using it as like a retirement fund, like Apple, Microsoft, all of them, that's great, because they're always going to be there. You never have to worry about Apple hitting 0 or even like 60. I really don't think so. But
even then, I think there are just cheaper stocks that you could get into now that are like geared towards the future.
Exactly.
So like powerhouses.
Look at Tesla.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at all the EV companies that are coming out now. You think, Tesla now a boomer stock? It sounds funny to say, but in my opinion, I think that, I think Tesla has like the same look of every car almost. It has like the same design almost.
And the inside is sweet.
Inside is sweet.
Can't beat
I
that.
think the fact that it's electric makes it 10 times sweeter.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I like CCIV because of the electric and the CEO and the engineer was with Tesla. I think there's a lot of
they're into like electric engineering and
the chief engineer of the Model S for Tesla is the CEO for Lucid.
Oh, that's cool.
So I said it's kind of like going to like if you're playing football and you have one guy from the opposite team run to your huddle, hear what you're saying, and then run back and like, all right, guys, this is what they're gonna do. Like, you know what I mean? It's like when you have good people on a team, and like you said, like you should know who the CEO is, you should know who their revenue, if they have factors or not, what their plans are, like with the ship company. But swing trading can kind of be like that though, right? Like where you don't really know
yeah, well that's swing trading. I'd say is more looking at candlestick charts and then
like technical
those
analysis.
Technical analysis. So like things like your stochastic and RSI, they're gonna show you momentum and whether a stock is overbought or oversold. So
right.
You can look at the chart and if your stochastic is under 30, that's a sign that you kind of want to buy in because it's really undersold and it's going to go up.
Yeah.
And like same.
I like the cup and handle.
Yeah.
The cup and handle is probably my favorite. If I see a cup and handle, I'm like, all right, this is about to take off.
Speaking of cup and handle, there's a nice cup and handle forming on ONTX.
ONTX.
On Canova Therapeutics. They just got FDA approved yesterday at 2 p.m.
Really?
Yeah. They're like some type of cancer research company. All about to take off because all the healthcare companies and all the pharmaceutical companies, they're going to take off when they're getting funding now through the Democrats.
Speaking of stocks that no one heard of, I do want to point out there's a stock, FRX. Now, I like stocks from $10 to $20 because I feel like it has a little more meat on the bones, And I guess SPACs is a big thing I like because I feel like with SPACs, like remember when Bumble just IPO'd? You see that?
Yeah, what is Bumble?
The dating,
like a ridiculous
the dating
price
website
right now, isn't it?
Ridiculous price, and they were in an IPO. I think it was in like $40-something, and they opened up at like $70-something. And people don't realize like the big investors, they're getting in at that $40 price, and it opens up at 70, and they're making a ton of money. And then I think SPACs are better because it gives people like you and me to get in early, just like how they would. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, you know, when you're getting into stock, I'll say even DraftKings, because I'm saying CCIV a lot. When I got in DraftKings, I think I got on like $15. And as before it was DraftKings. I knew they were going to merge with even the company who it was now. And they merged and, you know, they went to $60. It's like, you know, people like you and me have an opportunity to get into a stock early the same way the big money people would, you know, the big wigs. So I like specs. So FRX could be a hidden gem. It's actually going to merge with bodybuilding.com.
How much is it right now?
So right now it's like $15. It went up 12% today. 12%, yeah. So
most things are red today too. So
most things are red.
Nice.
It was on CNBC today after hours, which obviously drove it up.
Yeah.
You know, obviously. But so I was doing a comparison because you have the Peloton, and you remember, you know, how everybody's buying a Peloton. It's like Oprah. You get a Peloton. You get a Peloton. Your mom's getting a Peloton. Everyone's getting a Peloton. Saying is, you know, can it be Peloton? Where Peloton's like $100-something a share right now. People are asking that. Like, I don't know. I think
Peloton gained a lot of traction during the
COVID.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. What if COVID now, you know, is bodybuilding coming into the market late? You know, where vaccines are out, people restrictions. Right, gyms are already open. There's a gym today. People, you know, gym's been open for a while. Like people are going to the gym soon. Summertime's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it has the name Beachbody. Okay, people are gonna be worried about going to the beach, having fun if restrictions are lifted. So I think two things can happen. Either restrictions stay in place and really don't make a huge effort with the COVID, Beachbody will go up. You know, how high? I'm gonna predict it's at 15 now. I could see it being like $30-$40. I really do. Not $100 and some bucks like Peloton, because Peloton, you know, like I said, they've been building, like you said.
It takes a while to gain.
Yeah, I mean they had the whole COVID just munching on people who can't work out, and they're buying a bike. Stupid. A Beachbody, it's like P90X, right? Remember P90X?
Yeah.
If P90X came out 15 years ago, or it would probably be a great company in the stock market. But if it opened up tomorrow, people were like, why am I going to invest in P90X?
Stupid.
Like Beachbody's been around for how long? Like 20 years, probably? Forever? It's like one of those old workout videos with the headbands and they have like the weights and they're dancing, you know? Like I feel like that's what Beachbody is. You know,
go to the gym.
It's go to the gym. But as far as the company goes, you know, that's what everyone likes. I guess the hype is real on Beachbody. FRX. It's supposed to merge in the second quarter of this year, so
looks cool. We'll check that one.
Yeah, FRX. Let's see. I mean, there's hype on it.
If you can buy it now before summer hits, it might be.
Yeah, I mean, if you buy it now at $15, I think you're getting a good deal. So, I mean, the stocks we went over, the shipping company, ticker symbol, Andrew?
CTRM,
and
Maritime.
And the
ONTX.
ONTX. Now, Cassia Maritime, price prediction on that? What do you think?
Cassia Maritime?
Yeah.
That was predicted $5 end of quarter. We'll say $5 end of year.
So you think and right now it's around what?
$1.33.
So $5. And the other one was
ONTX is $1.70.
Mm-hmm.
At least $3 on
At least $3.
It's gonna hit 300.
Was there any other ones or no?
BioLays, they're the best laser technology in dentistry. So
really?
Yeah, and they're like $1 something right now. So that's another
I'm gonna write that one down. What was that ticker symbol?
BIOL.
BIOL. I'm gonna look that one up. That one sounds like. See, that to me sounds interesting.
Yeah, they're a good company.
You always need dentists.
Again, they're gonna start getting funding.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they're a laser technology, right? They have laser technology.
That's laser
to what, clean teeth and shit?
Yeah.
Is it like patented at all?
I'm not sure.
If it's patented, I'm gonna go.
I know they're good. They're legit. They you could check back a couple years ago. They were a couple $100.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I made the comeback. I think
it's the same thing with this ONTX and ITRM too.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
And Solo, SOLO.
What's that?
Electric car company. Or they build electric cars. Let me give some credit where credit is due real quick.
Okay, yeah.
So, I don't get all these stocks on my own, and a big help about where, I find stocks and where you get to talk to people and just interact. finding Discord groups like
Discord.
Yeah, there are a lot of not even.
Do you pay for Discord
but
groups or do you?
There's some, you could join like people who are legit, like trade with like Tim Sykes, but he's like $200 a month.
Not worth it.
But Frankie Fortunato, you know him.
Yeah.
Shout out Frankie, he's doing his thing right now.
Shout out Frankie.
He started a Discord group. There's like a little bit less than 100 people in there right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's giving out plays all day. The Discord, there's a really cool like education section with it's being updated like all the time, videos. There's links to just free books, so much. You could just ask anybody questions in there. Maybe we could throw a link in the description. So
I think we'll do that.
Join.
Andrew, give me that link. Or put that link in the description below. That's going to be there 100% because it sounds like a lot of knowledge is getting, thrown around here. And you guys should definitely.
It's worth it. It's worth it being in the chat.
I'm going to join.
Definitely, yeah.
Screw it. Is it free? Is it money?
Yeah, it's free.
Free?
Mm-hmm.
If it's free, it's for me.
You'll make money following their plays, but what you're really going to get out of it is when you're interacting with people.
But that's going to do it. It's a wrap. Reminder here. Turn back my magic ball. Tommy C's contest was started last week.
I'm really interested in that.
So make sure you're commenting a ticker symbol below, okay? Because any ticker symbol, the 4 most popular ticker symbols, Skinny Tommy, we're going to put it on a wheel. And he has to invest $500 of his own money, and any profit he makes up to $500 is for you at home. Do whatever, or for you, whatever you want. Okay, so as long as you comment a ticker symbol below, okay, 4 most popular will go, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll be entered into the drawing to win up to $500 for whatever reason you want to do. Really simple. But Andrew, thanks for having us on. Great guest. Episode 2 is a wrap. And stay tuned for episode 3. And that's going to be that.